Hi, my name is Don Scipione, and I'm the latest independent candidate for county executive. And I'm attending these meetings so that I can learn what the great work that's going on here. But my business is healthcare software, so I have two questions here. One for Representative Foley, having to do with the healthcare plan that the county has, and how ready we are to scale that and roll it out. And if we did that county-wise, what are the potential savings to the local governments? And then to the IT people, you talked about the diversity, the wide range of applications, but what about getting a little bit technical, touching on the database managers that are behind all these applications? I understand that sort of we are an Oracle house in the county. How relative to Microsoft SQL Server, what's the proportion there? And then what I've found in talking to people who are in the county, that there isn't a software issue having to do with mandated applications from the state and the federal government that actually are causing a lot of havoc because locally we have, they're telling me we have good applications, and then these things are imposed and it's double entry, et cetera, and comment on that. Thank you.
Okay, just starting off on the healthcare. We had a report from the county in, I think it was March or April. They felt that they thought by the end of summer, they were going to be able to kind of roll this out to the municipalities in the county and say, all right, guys, come on, you can buy in now. I have not talked to them since then, but it seemed like it was pretty, they were ready to go, right? And I know that they, look, I was impressed. I was seriously impressed with the cost savings that could have been accomplished. I don't know what they are off the top of my head, but they seem to have their act together. And I gotta say, it's one of the things I was thinking about this. As we've kind of gone through the last 2 or 3 years of scandal and problems in the county, the guys who were working on this really did have their act together. They knew what they were doing, and they were doing good work. It seemed to me. It was what the county should be doing and should be accomplishing. So I was confident that this is going to happen soon. And what we can do is I can talk to the county. Maybe we can put at least get a description of that up on the webpage so that folks know when and where that'll be rolled out.
Well, I manage the database group as one of the groups I manage, so I can speak specifically to your database question. The county really has 3 main flavors of database. We have SQL Server, we have Oracle, and we have DB2. DB2 is mainly tied to the mainframe. It has a lot of the financial applications tied to it, as well as the human services side of that. The Oracle side has the real property system, so everything having to do with property. It has a judicial side. It has the GIS, which is the Geographical Information System, data on it. So it's our larger data, many more transactions, more robust database. And then the SQL Server we use for a lot of web development and smaller applications. Did that get all your questions?
The issue with mandated state and federal applications.
I believe Children and Family Services is the latest agency that has cut over to a state application. From my understanding, they had hoped to have a system that they had developed here be accepted by the state, and that didn't happen. So consequently, the system they got from the state was not quite as robust as what they had felt they needed. So they've had to add other things around that, I think, enhancements to that application. And I know they're working with the state to get some things improved with that application. I don't know that we don't or won't get applications from the state, and that will continue, I believe. So that's probably something that will have to continue to be worked on. That's maybe one of those unique things, more unique things in that pyramid that we built.
I think there'll be more collaboration. The deputy CIO of the state of Ohio has been pretty active. I know the state of Ohio is willing talk more. So I think maybe we'll have some more input. Hopefully this will drive some more collaboration. A lot of this talk didn't happen before because, quite frankly, if you had your own funding source, you did what you wanted and then you pushed it down. That everyone is tight with money, and so collaboration is something that's working. I know there are, from an IT perspective, we've been recognized nationally several times with grants and various things that we're doing that are very progressive throughout the country. So we plan on continuing that. We're pushing collaborative services wherever we can. That's one of the mandates we've had probably for the last 3 years going forward.
Just one quick comment. I guess maybe the way I would characterize it, I think there's clear cases where there are unique applications mandated by the state, for instance, and that's, as Tom said, that's going to continue. I think what we want to make sure doesn't happen is that we allow that to be pervasive across other systems and applications where it isn't necessary, and that is happening today. There's many cases where we don't need variability, we don't have to have the variability, there's no reason for it, and it happens. And so that's the piece we can still go after, and it's a significant piece of the way the county operates today.